Yo, what up, what up, what up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share, so we get this thing out everywhere. If there's anywhere in the world could be, just so be right here with me, the BABGOG, and I appreciate you pull up on me. What's going on, man? Shout out everybody in the building. It's been a while, it's been a while, it's been a while, man. But hey, we'll go ahead and get into it, bruh. Um, so let's just start here. Let's just start here, man. The Musgrove Family Fund. In January 2023, Lindsay Clancy was accused of killing her three young children in their Duxbury, Massachusetts home. She is now on trial. The Musgrove Family Fund is the two people who have remained at her side through every step that followed her parents, Mike and Paula Musgrove. For more than 3 years, Mike and Paula have shown up for Lindsay. They have attended her court proceedings and relocated from their Connecticut home in Massachusetts so they can be close to their daughter. Paul is retired. Mike is a photographer. They have spent years absorbing travel, lodging, and living costs required to remain close to their daughter, drawing down savings they spent a lifetime building. They have not walked away from their daughter and have never been unclear about why. They love her. Nothing about this fund asks anyone to share their views of Lindsay or the criminal case. It asks donors to recognize the extraordinary financial burden her parents have carried simply by continuing to be present. The purpose of this fund is to help Mike and Paula rebuild financial stability they have sacrificed over these past 3 years. Contributions will help cover the accumulated costs of travel, lodging, living expenses, and other family expenses arising from their continued support of Lindsay throughout her case. Mike and Paula are the named beneficiaries and direct recipients of the fundraiser through GoFundMe. The fund was established with their knowledge and consent, and Lindsay's attorney, Kevin Reddington, is aware of it. The Musgroves will continue the funds and determine how they are used if the purposes described above. The case will eventually reach its conclusion. Whatever the outcome is, Mike and Paula will still have to pick up the pieces of their lives they have put on hold to be there for their daughter. They should not have to face that future without the financial foundation they spent decades building. If you believe Mike and Paula deserve that support, please donate or share the Musgrove Family Fund. Thank you so much for your time. Now, clearly, right? We know what this shit is for. Okay, bro, they're about to raise $1 million, okay, for a woman that killed all three of her children. Not alleged. They know she did it. Society, American society, for one, is playing a part in our own fucking demise because nobody's stopping this shit, bro. Is postpartum depression real? I guess it is a diagnosis from a medical standpoint, but it's just crazy to me how this hell. Some black lady just beat a postpartum case. I'm gonna go over that too. I keep telling y'all, man, it's not the men, it's the women. They talk about murders, they talk about this stuff, they talk about men, killing people and whatever. Bro, you know the number of babies that are like being given unto Moloch? That's what an abortion is. Instead of having a baby and not to mention, hell, they found out that they were actually selling body parts and stem cells and all these different things from Planned Parenthood. That was proven to be true also, right? Who knows what else? But it's crazy, man. Everybody swear the Bible fake. Shout out to the hate God niggas. But here we are with women, countless women, and people in general, well, mostly women, right? Let's just go to the new names: Stacy Brewer, Nicole, Clausen's. Shit, is it gonna let me? Kristen, the first man name I've seen. Joseph, Catherine, Elizabeth, Leah, Hannah. Clearly 90% women, right? 90% women. When it's real easy, bro. We've literally created a society where women, if they don't want their children, they can just give them away. Drop them off at, they got the, remember I did the thing when they started the baby boxes at the firehouse? Women can literally call the state and say, hey, listen, I can't take care of these kids no more. Come get them. Come pick them up. Oh man, they're gonna be in the system, man. The system's horrible in this. Well, no, actually, again, the younger a child is, the better the child has a chance of getting adopted, right? In turn out in a better situation. The problem is when the children get older. Babies are adorable. Everybody loves babies. And the wonderful thing about babies is they, you know what I'm saying, you start fresh, even if it's not yours. You mold that little baby into whatever you want it to be because you are the person that takes it home or you get it as soon as the mom has it, and you make that baby yours, even though it may not be biologically. Now, at least once a year, we hear some crazy case of and claim of postpartum depression to where a woman, not one, not two, but three children. Again, I can understand one kid. I can understand one, but all of your children. But this is the, this is the world we live in, man. This is what society has become. Keep telling y'all, man. I mean, a lot of these women don't have these kids because they love them to have the kids because, um, you know, if you're poor, it supports you in your living. It gives you a free place to stay, give you free food to eat. You get the kids on some medication and you give them a diagnosis. Hell, they get free money in your pocket. If you're in her situation, right? Well, when you're going to get the divorce, right? That helps you get leverage on the house, child support, of course, and a whole bunch of other things because you got to take care of the kids. Again, man, whenever you let women start making the rules and just doing whatever, and women making their own decisions, bro, chaos ensues. Now, I'm not saying that women are children. I'm not saying that women are incompetent. I'm not saying women are challenged. I'm not saying women are any of those things. I'm just saying that women are simply knowingly and choose to be overly emotional, right? Selfish and extremely reactive. Somehow, some way, though, they always get to cover it up with, I was abused, I was mentally unstable. Again, the girl that killed the black boy, remember that? Put a one in the chat if y'all remember that. Shout out everybody in the building, man. Appreciate y'all pull up. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Remember the white girl that killed her black boyfriend? Lied to say she didn't kill him. Then turned it into, oh, I had to stab him out of self-defense. They gave this girl a plea deal after like 4 years into the trial or something. Yeah. Yeah. Time served. They cut a plea deal with this girl after the fact. This is women, bro. This is the break that women get in society that men can never. And now we got people about to raise $1 million for a woman that killed her own 3 kids with her bare hands. Just look at this picture, bro. Look at this picture. Even this picture in itself, none but women. Y'all understand this shit right here in itself is a fucking spell or a damn, a fucking sigil. Silencer, what up? Look at this shit, man. Oh, skinny. No, not just the white women, brother. Listen, brother, you'll be surprised. Not just the white women, black women too. Listen, man, shout out to Chronicles. Chronicles said this, and black women are racialist last. Okay, black women are racialist last. Black women are women first. Right? They're women first. Black women advocate for all women. Then the motherfucking black comes into it. Why? Because hell, they want to be able to do the same thing. Black women feel like, hey, if a white woman deletes all of her children with her bare hands, they want to be able to have the same outcome if they were to choose to do the same thing. Which again, hell, this let me pull this up. Black woman found not guilty during bench trial for killing her children. Precious Bland. Let's see.
Now at 6, we begin with breaking news. A South Florida mother who admitted to killing her 15-month-old daughter has been found not guilty by reason of insanity in what attorneys called a first-of-its-kind case. The judge agreed with the defense that Precious Bland was experiencing a COVID-related psychotic break at the time of the killing. Good evening. I'm Lauren.
What? Now COVID motherfucker makes you crazy? And fellas, remember I said this? Listen, y'all go, man. One of these days, I say y'all go understand just how a lot of the shit I talked about, man, comes to pass or whatever. But anyway, bro, she had a bench trial. She had a bench trial, meaning no jury, just a judge. Judge looks at the fucking evidence and all the shit, whatever, and the judge makes the determination of the outcome of this trial. I strongly believe that more men, black men specifically, bro, take the fucking bench trial. Fuck that jury shit. If you got a strong case that you didn't do it or whatever, and you know you didn't do the shit, and you need evidence and whatever, go, bro. Listen, I do not trust the citizenry. Okay, with my life in their hands, no longer. Motherfuckers too stupid. Motherfuckers too stupid, too emotional. If it's anything criminal, fuck no. Now I want them all day in a civil case. Because motherfuckers hate, rich motherfuckers and shit, and more likely than not, they're gonna judge in your favor. But criminal case, there is no fucking way, bro. I'm being judged by motherfucking 12. Hey, judge me by the one judge. Fuck that. No, it was a Hispanic dude.
Pastrana, thank you for joining us. CBS News Miami's Chelsea Jones is your reporter live at the Miami courthouse with these details. Chelsea.
Lauren, there was an audible gasp, then a cry from Precious Bland when the judge ruled that she was not in her right state of mind when she drowned her baby and then stabbed her husband and eldest daughter. Tears filled the courtroom as the mother who admitted to killing her baby daughter was found not guilty by reason of insanity following a 2-day bench trial.
As to count 1, aggravated manslaughter, the defendant is not guilty by reason of insanity. As to count 2, attempted murder in the first degree, the defendant is not guilty by reason of insanity. And as to count 3, attempted murder in the first degree, the defendant is not guilty by reason of insanity.
Moments after learning she would not be convicted, Precious Bland spoke briefly outside the courtroom.
God is good.
That is the wildest shit to say, bro. That is the wildest shit to say.
This doesn't bring back my daughter. I'm thankful. I love my children.
State prosecutors tried to prove that this mother of 6 killed her 15-month-old because she told investigators her husband was cheating.
The voices and the COVID psychosis is a fabrication and an embellished story.
The judge.
It's crazy, bro. Caught the fucking husband cheating, so bitch, I'm gonna make you pay by. Come on, man. And then you get to say,
Judge didn't buy it.
That theory, it doesn't make sense to me that she decided to do all the things that she did, going to all the neighbors, calling her family members, putting the kids in the water, all of it because she was angry due to some perceived infidelity.
Her lawyers argued Bland was overcome by the voices in her head and had a COVID-induced psychotic break.
Satan is a deceiver.
There's so much that we don't know about COVID, and this was...
bro, this shit, this is fucking disgusting, bro. So I guess the baby died of COVID too. Exactly, Juan Solo. You catch your old lady cheating, nigga, and you beat her ass. You ain't getting no psychosis charge. Nigga, you are going to jail. Your Honor, I had COVID psychosis.
You going to jail. That statement gonna send you to jail.
Absolutely fucking crazy, bro. But you know, the good women on TikTok, man, never fail you. And remember, Fantastic told you this first too. How long I've been telling y'all this shit, man? How long have I been telling y'all about the fucking attack on fucking your attention span? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember me telling y'all that. Bro, I've been saying this for 3 years now. I've been saying this shit for 3 years. I've been telling y'all, bro. They're making society dumber on purpose. Motherfuckers can't even look at nothing past 3 minutes. Shout out to Silent Sir. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, at least 3, bro. At least 3. I've been telling y'all. Been telling y'all this shit. Been telling y'all this shit. Oh, shout out to Blue Jay. Blue Jay said she want the Murder Man dance. Hey, y'all niggas, hit the like button, man. wait, hit the like button, bro. If you lie, you still kill. Hit the like button if you motherfucking will, man. Come on.
Take off, record. Real more shit, man. That's why more bodies, man. Done more bodies right now, man. That real more shit, man. G up in the building, man.
Hit the like button, people. Appreciate your Blue Jay for the 10, love.
Ain't nothing but some money.
Brain scans shed light on how short videos impair memory and alter neural pathways. This was April 3rd, 2026. Watching fragmented short videos rather than single continuous videos leads to proper memory recall and alters how the brain retrieves information. A recent experiment revealed that fast-paced episodic media formats disrupt the neural systems responsible for integrating details and maintaining cognitive control. These results were published in the journal NPJ Science of Learning. Media consumption shifted dramatically towards bite-sized content platforms such as TikTok and Instagram. This explosion of fast-paced entertainment has inspired intense public debate about its effects on the human mind. The term brain rot became a widely recognized phrase recently to describe the mental fatigue associated with scrolling through endless disconnected clips. The phenomenon has prompted parents and policymakers to question whether modern internet platforms are structurally altering human cognition. Bro, so many things. Remember I told you too, bro. Kids are now getting like a nodule on one of their vertebrae in their neck because they're constantly like this. Cell phones and social media are changing our anatomy, bro. Okay. Text neck, I think it was what they were calling this shit. Tech neck. There we go. Tech neck or text neck, one of the two, right? Appreciate you, bro. Yes, for real, Blue Jay. Yes, Blue Jay. I've been telling y'all about all this shit. And lo and behold, here it is. I told you, bro, the worst platform of all is TikTok. And remember, the TikTok that we get is not the TikTok that fucking the Asians and all the other people look at. They purposely flood fucking TikTok with super duper liberal, hyper feminism bullshit, bro. Okay. Hyper feminist, man hating, all of the fucking bullshit, dog.
Following up with Clancy case trial going on right now. The prosecution has officially rested. Now we are hearing from the defense. And quite frankly, what really stood out to me was Patrick Clancy's mother herself testifying and stating that Lindsay very much indeed crying for help every which way. She was trying to be seen. She was seeking help. They even referred her to a women and infants care home or something like that. I believe that's what they said. And she was turned away because of the overdosage of medicine that she was taking and given at the time. And on top of that, very much visible to everybody who was around her, family, doctors, or whatever, that she was deteriorating in the most highest capacity due to postpartum and mental illness. Who really try to say that she sat up here and actively planned out to not only kill her kids and then try to kill herself is a very big stretch that, again, is a hill I will die on.
I thought white women were the enemy of all black people. I thought white women couldn't be trusted. This black woman says she's willing to down the hill defending and protecting this white woman that killed 3 of her children, all of them. Lindsay Clancy is the fuck them kids champion.
Fuck them kids. Fuck the kids? Yeah.
Hell, she is Uncle Charles. And never forget, They gave Michael Vick, 3 years over some damn dogs. I'm going to say it again. They gave Michael Vick 3 years over some damn dogs.
Blank period. I am actively standing with this woman. I pray for the best for this woman, and I hope that she gets the help that again after following up with and mental illness, who really try to say that she sat up here and actively planned out to not only kill her kids and then try to kill herself, is a very big stretch. That again is a hill I will die on. Point blank period. I am actively standing with this woman. I pray for the best for this woman, and I hope that she gets the help that she needs. Ultimately, again, after following up with
Shout out to T.O. in the building for membership, brother, and upgrading membership. Greatly appreciate you, brother.
So I'm stacking this pay. Ain't nothing but some money.
Shout out to T.O. for the membership message, and shout out to T.O. for donating 5 memberships. Greatly appreciate you, bro.
So I'm stacking this pay. Ain't nothing but some money.
And shout out to Highway Skinny for the 2. Appreciate you. She pulled a Chris Benoit minus 2. Well, she allegedly tried to get herself up out of this.
So I'm stacking this pay. Ain't nothing but some money.
Cool. Black women even telling other black women, hey, man, cut that race shit out. Okay? Cut this race shit out, bro. Fuck y'all talking about race for. Cut that shit out.
And see, a lot of just say this respectfully to some black women. Stop making every motherfucking thing about race. I seen a girl in the comments on one of the Clancy videos talk about, I hope when it's a black woman, people have this same energy. Bitch, it don't matter if you black, brown, white, blue, pink, purple, yellow. If you right is right and motherfucking wrong is wrong. Innocent is innocent and guilty is guilty, bitch. And we know this motherfucking woman is innocent. Stop trying to bring color into every motherfucking thing. Stop trying to make this a black and white motherfucking thing. That's why us as sisters in a whole white motherfucking black in general, we
Told you. Black women are women first. Just like rainbow people are rainbow first. This is what people don't and purposely deny our realities when these identity politics really start, right? Women are women first. You know how they tell black women, they tell black men, you better stay away from that white woman. You better stay away from that white woman. If a white woman accuses a black man of doing something, the black women are going to agree with the white woman before they ever even think about protecting that black man. Believe all women. That's women. Again, black, white, Asian, Arab, Latina, Hispanic, tall, short, fat, smart, dumb, rich, poor, attractive, unattractive. Women are team women all the fucking way, bro.
can't stick the fuck together. We always want to be motherfucking separated, bitch. It don't matter if she black, if she white. Bitch, right is right and wrong is motherfucking wrong. And we can feel it as a woman intuition. We know deep down in our motherfucking bones, bitch, in our spirit, bitch. It don't matter if she black or she white. This motherfucking woman is innocent. So some of y'all black sisters need to keep them motherfucking comments to yourself, because that shit ain't got nothing to do with what the fuck is going on. Shut the fuck up. Just say this respectfully.
Y'all heard her. Shut the fuck up. That was Limp Bizkit, wasn't it?
from Dr. Tufts and nurse practitioner Julie Paul today in the Lindsay Clancy trial. Lindsay Clancy supporters, I hate to break it to you, but there was no medical malpractice here. There was no the system failed her here. She had more access to psych resources than I have ever seen. Sunday calls, text messages, my chart messages, emails, appointments scheduled within 1 hour of wanting to get, I mean, it's just insane. Lied to every provider. I'm not suicidal. I'm not homicidal. Playing, getting two providers telling one thing, telling the other one thing, another thing, playing with the meds, never taking a med for more than 1 or 2 days before she said she was having side effects from the medication, trying to get doctor notes from both providers. Lindsay Clancy was a calculated, manipulative woman, just like the prosecutor said. As of today, it's looking like the prosecution has proved its case. Kevin Reddington is an amazing attorney, but he's frustrated himself because he's grasping at straws. What do you mean, Dr. Tufts? Why didn't you ask her parents how she was doing? Patient privacy. She can't go behind her back and question her husband and her parents about, well, she's telling me she's not suicidal, but I'm asking you, is she really suicidal? What did she tell you? It doesn't work that way. And she's an adult. She's not a child. Her parents are not over her care. There was no proxy in place. That's not the way it works. Asking about all these tools and all this blood work and just trying to really confuse the jury and make it seem as if Dr. Tufts.
Casey Anthony, yeah. Casey Anthony got off with it too. Women are having less kids, man. Women are weaponizing the having of humans. This is why I told you what's up next. What's up next, y'all? I told y'all it's going to happen, bro. They start releasing these robots at the end of this year, right? Everything starts out just, generic or whatever. Then they're going to start putting these motherfuckers, the skin and the faces on these motherfuckers. They're going to start on artificial wombs. It's over with, bro. Indeed, Ali the Great. We're going to see them before we leave here, bro. We're going to see the sex robots in real full fucking effect. Now, I don't know about the ones that are able to give birth. We might live long enough for the end of that, but that's coming too. Women are playing with the existence of human beings, man, and they think it's cool. Women are bragging about opting out about not having kids. To a degree, it's your duty. To a degree. Now, I'm not saying a woman should be forced and, some random man just impregnate her, so on and so on. Of course, I'm not suggesting something crazy or stupid or extreme like that. But if we don't have enough human beings, yeah, shout out to Silas Sir. Yeah, some stupid bitch just said the other day, oh, men created the Bible because they were jealous about women being able to create life. So women created the Bible. So men created the Bible. Men created God because women are like the real gods, and men and women can create life. Again, no, women don't create life. Women carry life. The seed is literally the creation of life. The sperm connecting with the egg is the explosion and the magic of everything from gender to a lot of other things, right? Women don't even frame it properly when they say it. Not saying the woman is not, of course, important, extremely important, right? Essential. But no, you do not create life. The man does that. You carry it. But what women get to do, and society allows it to happen, is women get to, blend things together and blur the lines as to where, it's just everything is on them. As if they can fucking procreate asexually. Nope, don't work that way.
Was negligent when she was not. But what I will say is this is going to change the way psychiatrists interact with patients and nurse practitioners forever. Because for one, you have to be in tune with what your marketing team is putting out there about you. If you're working for a practice and they have a whole marketing team to try to get you clients, where he got Dr. Tufts was calling herself an expert in postpartum psychiatry when she was only a psychiatrist for 1 month. You can't say you're an expert or you specialize in something when you really have not practiced it. That little word jammed her up. And I believe Lindsay Clancy sought her out because she knew she was a new doctor and it was a part of her plan. Story for another day. But you can't put that up there. And also, it's going to change the way some of these documentation systems are set up with just drop downs. There's going to need to be a drop down and an area for a small narrative in every section, because he used every section to try to say to the doctor, oh, well, you said no side effects, but then you said in your note side effects. So what he scrutinized her documentation and simple things because you're following a template and it populates it was kind of jamming her up. Even though us as healthcare professionals know, she still wrote it in the note about the side effects, etc. The judge was on his side with only letting her answer yes or no answers. And it's not that simple as yes or no when you're talking about documentation, etc. But if he has her stop.
So the robot is more like an incubator. I honestly not sure why that works, but my guess is they implant the that's exactly what it's gonna be. Artificial womb in there. So yeah, not just an incubator. It'll be even better than the woman, because it'll have perfect situations for childbirth. The robot is going to be an even better way of birthing children, because it's going to be much safer. Robot can't get fucking gestational diabetes. Robot's going to have all of the prenatal vitamins and things. The robot is going to do everything it needs to have, like the best health of the baby.
At no, then the jury is like, what do you mean no? But I hope that they can see through this. But there were a lot of areas in not getting records and reconciling medication. Once Lindsay told Dr. Tufts she was getting prescription meds from a psych MP and she was going to somewhere else, all right, patient relationship over. You found a new provider. There's no way she shouldn't have got the notes from South Shore Hospital, South Shore, whatever, outpatient center, to see what was going on, what they were ordering, what Lindsay was telling them. Lindsay knew Dr. Tufts didn't know any better. And that office, hey, listen, let me tell you something. This made me see that nurses are definitely way more well-rounded with how healthcare works as a whole. Very different style of testimony from the nurses that took the stand and the doctors that took the stand. Doctors are really there to diagnose and prescribe. They don't know the flow of things about getting records and all. Like, they don't know. There were no nurses in Dr. Tufts' practice. No nurses at all. Just the frontline staff, the marketing team. It was just psychiatrists and therapists. They needed a nurse in there that would have called, wait a minute, we got to reconcile her meds, we got to get et cetera, et cetera. Julie Paul's testimony was totally different. I am so proud to be a goddamn nurse, even though Dr. Tufts and the other doctor, they were not negligent. People need to stop. They weren't negligent. Dr. Tufts was actually too available, and Lindsay used it against her. But Julie Paul, the nurse practitioner, with years and years and years of experience, 17 years labor and delivery, then midwife, then specializing in, built this whole practice up that Lindsay was going to. Let me tell you something. That lady walked on the stand. She wasn't I got to get my notes. She wasn't. Nope, this is what we ordered. This is why we order it. This is what she said. She knew exactly what time it was. And she was not there to play about her reputation or her license. And Lindsay played all of them. Listen, this is going to change how psychiatry goes moving forward. People are going to look at their documentation. People are going to look at their marketing. People are going to look at, getting records, etc. And, you got to learn how to move in a room full of vultures. That's what we learned today.
Listen, man. I think people forget about, put one in the chat if you guys saw Gone Girl. Put one in the chat if y'all saw, remember the movie Gone Girl. That movie within itself, bro, tells you just how calculated, conniving, evil, vengeful, just methodical, bro, women can be. Society looks at women as the automatic victim in most situations, no matter what. We've seen that in real life with the whole Johnny Depp situation, and also I always get his fucking name. Jonathan Majors, right? Right. Even when the woman is the clear villain, somehow, some way, the man is in the wrong. Right? You feel me? Somehow the man is always going to be in the wrong. And again, even in this, and I was thinking about this earlier. I forget what it was, because some simp ass dude on IG talking about, yeah, man, that's an 18-year-old man. It's still a baby, man. It's still a girl. It's still a kid, man. You shouldn't be dealing with an 18-year-old girl or whatever, right? And I'm like, you notice how we never say that about the boys? We don't even say that about the boys that are like, 15 to 16. Again, why? Because the penis is seen as a weapon. The penis is seen as a weapon, bro. So if there's ever a dynamic where it's a man and a girl, or a male and a female, or even a boy and a woman, right? The boy is always seen as getting something out of the deal. He wasn't really hurt. He can't be this because, again, the boy has a penis. Even if it's an adult woman that's taking advantage of him, no one ever talks about an 18-year-old boy, still being a child. Only the girl. Again, because of the preconceived notion, right, that girls are always the victim. When, again, I keep saying this, bro, we were all in high school at one point in time. When we were in high school, a lot of us heard the girls our age say, no, I don't deal with little boys. My boyfriend grown. I need me a man. I don't want no boy. That's not me advocating for, adults dealing with children, but I'm just telling you what the girls told me way back then. And I know it hadn't changed now. Centonia Brown. She was a prostitute. Okay. Went back with one of the Johns. Shot the man in the back of his head while he slept. Came back and robbed him and left again. Had her sentence fucking commuted, man, cut short because why? Woman. Now you got women deleting their children, bro. Again, one I can halfway understand, but all three of your kids with your bare hands. I can say I've been in not a moment of psychosis, but rage, right? So I wouldn't know what psychosis would be, right? But I imagine like when you get really, really mad or some shit, and you're trying to snap out of it. Again, there's been times, man, where I just got too mad with my son, and I'm yelling, I'm hollering or whatever, and I'm like, yo, bro, chill. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's your kid. And that's just me yelling. You mean to tell me you were able to go through with come on, man. I'm a man too. Yeah, I know. Skinny. All the women talk about it. Her mom knew about it, and that's another thing too. The women, the mothers are always cool with it. The mothers allow it. I told y'all, man, when them girls got pregnant in high school, didn't nobody get locked up. None of them girls that went to the fucking teen pregnancy center had they fucking baby daddies locked up. The mama didn't report them, nothing. Then nigga grown as hell. Niggas literally nutting off in a child. You think anybody turned them in? Nope. Yeah, I covered that earlier. Karate Chop Shop, black lady down in Miami.
She didn't push her stuff out the window.
Girl, shut the fuck up. I'm telling y'all, man, the birds are on the ground and they cannot grow wings. Do y'all not think that the police swept that entire house? They swept his phone. They got camera footage on where he was. He was in places that had cameras. Yeah. Okay. He did not unalive his children. Shut up. There's so much to talk about this case. We want to talk about the medical system as a whole, which is funny because black women been telling y'all this for how long? And it took a white woman for y'all to even start trying to have these conversations. This is my problem. White women have the best PR in the fucking world. A white woman could have her hands on everything that happened in a fucking case, and there'll be somebody on the internet saying, man, we don't know. We didn't know her mindset. We didn't know what she was thinking. We didn't know any of that. Man, if this was a black woman, this case would have ended yesterday. And they would have gave her life.
And I don't care what nobody has to say. She didn't kill them fucking kids.
Well, again, brother, nah, that's where you wrong at. I don't know what black women you talking about. These black women, that's a black woman right there, brother. So what is you saying? She advocating for this woman.
On some heinous shit, point blank the fuck, period.
These were not.
This lady did not do this shit on her motherfucking own. And I am willing to die on that hill. Regardless if these people decide to just prosecute her to the highest capacity. I'm knowing she did not do this shit on some evil shit, on some heinous shit, point blank the fuck, period.
So then who did it? Casper? Like, what are we talking about? I get it. Y'all women instinctively want to back each other up and be girls. But y'all gotta know when to drop that shit. Talking about I know she didn't do it on some heinous evil shit, so what the fuck did she do it on? Loving kindness? Like, what? The evidence points that she did it. Her psychiatrist says that she did it. Her husband said that she did it. She said she did it. What more do you need to hear? one side of y'all are saying somehow it's the husband's fault, even though he wasn't there. What? The other half of y'all are saying you can never villainize someone who did something through postpartum. Like, why are we making that a get out of jail free card? Like, what? And I'm really shocked that this black lady is going so hard because I guarantee you, if this case was the same thing, but a black woman did it, she'd be behind bars already. Like, what? Like, enough. Just accountability a little bit, please. Like, what are we talking about?
This lady did not do this shit on her.
Yeah, man, brother. Black men are slowly starting to understand and realize, man, a lot of y'all are still lost. Black women are the biggest, again, child deleters, man. I think by percentage and volume, I think, even. Let me see. Yep. Highest rate, highest percentage and highest rate per capita, they say. Beating everybody. This is the new child sacrifice, man. Yeah, in general. Shout out Cortez. By every metric. Why y'all out here lying about motherfucking being the most educated? Y'all lead in something that's not a good thing to lead in. Yeah, Silencer, man. That's what I'm starting to realize too, bro. And the sad part, Silencer, is that niggas are, they got the drone chip in them, bro. They have the defense mechanism kicks in. Shout out to Buddy sent me some shit earlier about the boy that tries to talk about the hair and shit. And niggas was saying black men shouldn't be trying to lead black women and this and that. And black women is like most of the people on the campus and they got this and they got that. And it's just like, bro, these boys don't even want it, bro. They don't even understand. They don't even have a chance at having a ruling class mentality. Not even a chance, dog. You understand that? A group of boys that don't feel like they should even, they're not qualified to tell a woman what to do. That's crazy. That's why I say we cooked, man. I'm sorry. Again, bro. You know what I'm saying? Save those that you can. This is no longer a rescue mission, bro. It's a salvage mission. Save those that you can, right? Those that will listen, If they don't, though, bro, please don't waste your time. A person is who they are by 35, man. If the man or woman is on some, black woman is God and the black woman is the leader and the head and they can do no wrong, don't even waste your time. Don't. That ground that ground can't be tilled. That ground is not fertile. That ground is not going to produce anything positive. No matter how much water you throw on it, how many seeds or anything, bro. It's not going to be anything positive. Please don't waste your time. Unfortunately, then, man, again, and now this is one thing that everybody been trying to advocate for me and to say this. Men are never going to stop having sex, especially in the peak of sexual access, right? But brother, I beg of you, man, this is something that you need to be concerned with and you need to be cognizant of, extremely aware of, bro. Don't be out here getting reckless bitches pregnant, bro. Don't be out here planting your seed in someone that's going to motherfucking dig it up out the ground before it can even sprout. That's where we're fucking up at. Again, you shouldn't be having babies unless the babies are planned, for one. This ooze baby shit got to stop. And that even goes for people that are married. Again, I keep telling y'all, man. I was contemplating if I wanted to do the finance thing tonight. bro, this shit is crumbling faster and faster and faster. They can't. They it's no more fucking fingers to stick in the dam, bro. This motherfucker about to burst, bro. And again, when this happens, this is going to be it. This is going to be your last chance to motherfucking, float above the motherfucking. A lot of shit going on, man. But most people aren't aware or prepared, unfortunately. Well, again, man, but I tell y'all this: black men, but black men specifically, are never taught the value of themselves or their seed. I keep telling y'all, bro, we're told, but everything is built around access to women and being able to get women and for women liking you in the black community, right? That's above everything. So if a bitch let you nut in her, right, brother, that's a privilege. If a bitch let you have sex with her in the black community, that's a privilege, right? Once you start understanding, bro, hey, sex is an equal exchange, and not even that. If you're the person that are, the better of the two, and you're doing all the fucking work, but you can't even say that. Yeah, niggas ain't even taught, bro. Hey, man, don't be out here,
Clancy lost his whole family that night. And there are so many ridiculous theories going around online right now. I thought I'd take just a moment to go through some of them. I did a video on this earlier. You can go back and check. I actually put in clips from testimonies in the trial just to prove what I'm actually saying is true. So if you want to go watch that, you can. But for now, let's just go through some of the theories people have been saying online. First of all, people online are trying to say that Patrick was cheating on Lindsay and that he's now married to the woman and has children. This is completely false. He does not have any other children, but yes, he is remarried, and he got remarried just this past April of 2026. His children were killed in 2023 in January. 4 months later, he packed up his whole life and moved to New York to try to make a fresh start after what happened. Now, a reporter had gone to his home and done a huge interview with him. And in his new apartment in New York, he had tons of things that still belonged to his children. He had a quilt made from some of their clothing. He had some of their toys, pictures, etc. He was not forgetting his children. He was trying to continue living. Patrick was living in New York from 2023 and didn't meet his wife for a whole year after living there. He didn't meet her until later in 2024. They dated for 2 years and then they just got married this year. The night this happened, Lindsay had texted him and said, "Can you pick up dinner?" And then also asked him to pick up something at the drugstore. So when Patrick left his home with his 3 children alive with Lindsay, he went first to the drugstore, picked up what she needed, and then he went to the restaurant. When he got home, he testified that he came in the house with those items, set them on the table while he called for Lindsay and said, "The food's here." Now, one of the things going around right now is the fact that the dinner plates were on top of the drugstore bag. People think that means that he was home and had a hand in doing this with his children. That is not the case. He said when he walked in the home, he was calling for Lindsay and the kids while he's getting the food ready.
Hey, man, that's TPOT, man. Prophet of Thought series, man. Shout out to Prophet of Thought series.
Getting the plates out, etc. He didn't immediately go look for them because he wasn't concerned. When no one comes, he starts to get concerned and he sees that his bedroom door is locked. He gets it unlocked, goes in and sees the shape of the room and the window open. Lindsay had tried to take her life 3 different ways. She used a knife on her wrists, her neck, crushed up all the pills that she had and took them with lemonade, and then threw herself out the window Superman style.
Listen, man. She was definitely trying to hurt that man, bro. Y'all remember who was it? Ann Klein? Was it Ann Klein? Did Ann Klein get herself up out of here? Chill out. Chill out, bruh. Yeah. I think it was Ann Klein or something. One of the lady, what's her name, deleted herself a few years back in New York and left a damn suicide note for the kids to tell them that it was all Dad's fault. Brian, what up, fam? Y'all remember that? We covered that, bro. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Did Ann Klein commit suicide? It's not Ann Klein. I'm tripping. Who is the woman designer that committed suicide within like the last 4 to 6 years? Kate Spade. That's who it was. Kate Spade. Kate Spade did it. That's what it was. Kate Spade. Kate Spade, and she left a damn suicide note, man, saying that telling her kids to ask daddy what happened or ask daddy why.
She broke several bones and shattered her thorax and ended up paralyzed from the waist down and in a wheelchair for the rest of her life. People online are trying to say that the cuts that she made weren't deep. Her lawyers already specified, saying they were 3.5 centimeters deep. People have said that the second floor wasn't that high. It was 20 feet and she landed on her head. People have also been talking about the fact that the pills she took were crushed up, and they think this means that Patrick must have done it and gave it to her in her lemonade. It is a lot easier to take a bunch of pills if you crush them up. And I believe there is a theory going around that it's also easier for your body to digest them if they're crushed up. As for her not wearing her Apple Watch, which she always had on, she was cutting her wrist. So of course she had to remove the Apple Watch. People online are questioning the outfit Patrick had on in the surveillance video footage. So this is from the pharmacy at 5:33 p.m. You can see he has a black sweater or coat thing on, jeans, and his shoes. And then this is him on surveillance at the restaurant picking up the food. Again, the black top, the jeans, and the same shoes. They might look different in both pictures, but it's lighting, different cameras, and angles. It is the same outfit. There was an email sent at 5:24 p.m. from Patrick to his work. The lawyer presented it in the timeline and says, was this sent from your laptop? And Patrick responds, I don't know. It could have been sent from my phone. Prosecution then gets up and says, did you send this email from your phone after you left the home at 5:15? Because he didn't get seen on surveillance at the drugstore until several minutes later. So they believe he was sitting in his car and he sent this email. People were commenting that Patrick's fingerprints were on the exercise bands that had been around the children's neck. Yes, that is true, because you can hear him on the 911 call. He removes the band from his children's neck. So of course, his DNA is going to be on that, and Lindsay's was as well. And Sue O'Connell, who is the courtroom analyst from NBC Boston, has been in the courtroom, heard the actual 911 call, and has been reporting on this case since day one. She's clearing up any misconceptions, and she says that they actually heard Lindsay talking on the 911 call.
I was in the courtroom when it played, and what I heard from Patrick Clancy when he found his children did not sound like a performance to me. The screaming, the howling, the crying.
You could hear Lindsay say the word basement.
She was moaning. Her speech was difficult to make out. The one word I could hear clearly was basement.
One of the very first things her lawyer said during opening statements is that Lindsay knows what she did to those children and she wanted to die. And to this day, she still wants to die because of what she did. Patrick has never been considered a suspect in this case. He's always been viewed as a victim, as has Lindsay because of her postpartum psychosis. When Lindsay first woke up in the hospital, she had no memory of what happened, but it soon came back to her. She knows what she did. She knows why she did, and she remembers those feelings, unfortunately, for Lindsay. This case is heartbreakingly devastated for everyone involved. So please just take a moment before you start reposting or sharing these conspiracy theories, because there is no fact or evidence behind them. Patrick Clancy lost his...
And again, man, no sympathy for the man. No sympathy for the man. It's got to be, you know, the man had to have something to do with it. Never fails, man. Never fucking fails. Nah, and that's what I say, man. If you have a fail safe or a safety net or get out of jail free or whatever you want to call it, as to where you can always just do some wild, crazy shit and blame it on your hormones or blame it on your mental health or whatever. And the crazy part about it is, again, men can't do that. Men aren't allowed to do it. Men's hormones don't, you know, even though literally all of like your brain chemistry and shit is the reason why people get on meds for psychological issues. But somehow, some way, a man's hormones doesn't work the way a woman's does. After she didn't have a baby, the baby's no longer in her. Which I would make the safe assumption to say, you know, your hormones are way more mixed up when you have a baby inside you versus after the baby's no longer inside you. It's just me, you know. But hey, could be wrong. But yeah, man. Just wanted to cover that. I'm about to I don't know if I want to, what's the name? Because I got to eat something real quick. And then I might hop on Tommy's joint. If I hop on Tommy's, y'all will see me pull back up. But yeah, man. Hey, Miss Fantastic 824 on all social media platforms. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and hype. Appreciate y'all for pulling up on me. And we out, man.